Welcome back. If you watched the last video, we showed you why you need to be getting video testimonials in your business. So if you watch that, you know there's 3 reasons why you need to get video testimonials. I'll put a link right here if you want to go back and watch it real quick. And if you are getting video testimonials, or you understand why you need video testimonials, you're probably still asking yourself, well, how am I supposed to get video testimonials? That's what I'm going to show you right now is a really easy way that I call the fear story to get video testimonials from your customers. You ready? The fear story! Alright, here's how the fear story works. You're going to call your customer once you get pretty close to closing, right? I'm going to use realtors and loan officers because that's who I work with the most, but this can be applicable to anybody in sales or any kind of service industry, that sort of thing. So as you get close to going to closing, or where you're going to finish the transaction with your customer, what you're going to do is go through this 3-step process right here I'm about to show you. Number 1, first thing we're going to do is find out what their biggest fear was when we started working together. So that's the first thing, is we got to find out their fear. And here's how we're going to do that. We're going to just ask them, right? We're going to make a phone call and we're going to ask our customer, when we started working together, what was the biggest thing that you were afraid of? You just got to find out what it is that made your customer so scared or the most nervous in the very beginning, right? We just want to hear their story and understand what it was that caused the biggest issue for them in the beginning of our transaction. Number 2, second thing we're going to do is find out how we overcame that fear. So, how do we overcome it? How do we overcome their fear? So we just want to find out, okay, so if you were the most scared that you were not going to get the right product or the right house that you were looking for, how did I help you to overcome that fear? What was it that during the transaction, the point that you didn't have that worry anymore? Number 3, the third thing we want to do is we want to prep them to talk on the camera. So we just want to prep them, right? So what we need to do is, people get very scared when the camera comes out. So if we can prepare them and they know ahead of time that we're going to be bringing the camera out and we're going to ask them to tell their story on camera, they're going to feel much more comfortable. So let me ask you, Susie, when we started working together, what was the thing that made you the most nervous? What were you scared about the most? Susie tells me, well, I thought that I was not going to be able to qualify for the loan, that I would never get the home that I really wanted. And Susie, how did I help you to overcome that fear? Or at what point during the transaction or working together with me did you realize that you didn't feel that way anymore and you felt comfortable? You realized that I was working for you and not just with you, and that I was your advocate. And she could say, well, when you showed me all the loan options, I realized that you were going to show me the one and you were putting me in the right product that was perfect for me. Or if you're a real estate agent, I knew that, when you agreed to go and show me the houses that I really wanted to see, I knew that you weren't just going to try to sell me a certain area or one of your own listings. I knew that you were going to show me and represent me on any home that was the perfect house for me. And then I say, Susie, in my business, these kind of stories are what really make a huge impact on my business. Because what happens is, if another person hears the story and they haven't worked with me yet, or they don't know me, but they hear your story, they can see that I'm, helping people out in the community, and they might be able to relate to your story so much that they actually call me and want to work with me. Would there be any way possible that tomorrow when we go to closing, or tomorrow when I see you, that just real quick I could just pull my phone out and I might get you to say that story on camera so that I could use it in my business? It would make such a huge impact. It would mean so much to me that I couldn't even tell you what it means to me. I would appreciate that so much. Do you think that's possible, Susie? I mean, who can say no to that, right? You've already basically given them the script of what they're going to say. So that's basically the fear story, getting testimonials. Use the fear story. So just ask them, what was their fear? How we overcame it? Do you mind seeing that on camera? Prep them so that the next day you can get them on camera and get that story, be able to put that on your website, your YouTube channel, wherever that you want to put that video. But huge benefit of getting video testimonials And that's just such an easy way to have a conversation and be able to get that testimonial from your customers. If you're looking for ways to be able to increase your business, we have a cool 7 free video series you can get at fbspringboard.com. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. We always have cool tips coming out like this. And we'll see you next time. It's the Nick Carpenter Show. Video testimonials. Come on, you're using testimonials, right? Loose and limber. Loose and limber.